Welcome to Kids Spaces, the show that is all about you and your space, your home and surroundings, and how they relate to your kids. I'm Josie Bissett. As a mom myself and someone interested in family, lifestyle, and values, I enjoy discovering what I feel will be attributes to the health and well-being of my kids. I'm sure all of you parents would agree it can be a challenge. Kids Spaces is here to help. It's the show that is all about you and your home, surroundings, and how they relate to your kids. On today's special, we have 3 stories that will not only enrich the lives of your kids, they empower parents to bring the family together in positive ways.
Kira's room more or less looks the same as it always has since she was a baby, and it still looks kind of like a nursery, actually. And it's pretty drab. I think it is time for a change. She's older and more mature and really artistic and creative, so I think it's time for a new color. I think she'll love it, and it'll actually, I think, help her be more productive with her homework and help her creativity when she's painting and drawing. It's so important for me and my daughter to get to bond a little bit and have a mother-daughter project, so that's going to be the really fun part about painting her room.
I really like pink and green. I think those are some of my favorite colors. I would love to paint my room some of the colors in my crayon box. I love to color, and I think I'm going to love painting my room.
Designing Spaces heard the call and sprang into action. We teamed up with Peggy Van Allen, a color design expert with Dutch Boy, to learn how to create a room with color that has personality and panache. And you must be Kira.
Yes, I can't wait to decorate my room.
How exciting, huh? So, Mom, I know you're really trying to kind of think outside the box with Kira's room. Of course, we want colors that go together, but am I correct in saying you want a little boldness and flair, if you will? Yeah. Well, this sounds like this is going to be a lot of fun, but I think there's going to be some challenges as well.
Yes, but I have some ideas of how we can get inspiration for our color palette. We can look at magazines, we can look at the bedding that you have picked out for the room, and also we can look at the DutchBoy.com website. And I'll show you the Crayola palette where there are some awesome colors that are perfect for kids' rooms.
I definitely want something that she's going to love, but I also still want to find something that's going to kind of go with the rest of the house.
I think we can find a color that she'll like, and if it's a little too strong for you, we can always tone it down a little bit, or we can maybe find different spots in that room where we can add more than one color if that works.
Oh, that sounds good. Okay. So are there any shades or hues that you kind of recommend now that you can think of?
Well, I think I have a good idea that perhaps pink would be a good place to start.
Do you like pink?
I love pink.
Sounds like a plan.
We're going pink?
We're going pink. Okay, so where do we get started? The fun begins with choosing colors, and with 96 Crayola colors to choose from, the possibility for expressions are endless.
So as I mentioned, the Dutch Boy Crayola palette has 96 colors, and I think we'll be able to find some really good choices, some really good pinks that you're going to like. I brought some chips along that we can look at. And also, there are some idea cards that Crayola has.
Lots of choices.
So get some really good ideas.
Yeah.
Color schemes that they've already put together, as well as ideas for the room.
Great.
And then I even brought a box of Crayola crayons that you can use. Maybe you can pick out a color out of the box.
That's fun.
Exciting, huh? Oh, that's a good pink, huh? God, looking at these boxes bring back such incredible childhood memories.
Yeah, just the smell of the crayons.
Yeah,
I know. It takes you back.
So also we can look online, the Dutch Boy website. There's a color visualizer. We can actually pick different bedrooms and we can colorize them, try out different colors to see how dark or how light you might like the color to be. And I think it's a really easy way to see exactly how you're
that's great.
How you're gonna like
before you do it. Yeah.
The Crayola palette's divided up into nursery schemes. There's toddler colors. There's even tween colors. So there's colors in every range that we can choose from.
Very cool.
Actually try them out.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah, I love that color.
So many great colors. So, Kira, do you know what color you like?
I like pink and purple.
Oh, so we already got a decision already. So let's go up and let's go paint your room.
All right, so we've narrowed down the colors to the pinks and the beiges that we think are the best, and I think this was our choice, our top choice. And it's always good to look at it in the room, in the lighting in the room, so that we can really see what the color's going to look like. I think the pink would look really good above the chair rail, and then this color down below.
I think I like it. I think it's very good.
Everyone remembers as a child opening that box of Crayola crayons and seeing those rows of colors, inviting you to let your creativity go wild. And now as an adult, you can enjoy those same colors. Thanks to Dutch Boy Paints and Crayola's color palette, together they make decorating simple, fun, and colorful.
Now you probably noticed the paint container is not like the traditional paint cans.
Oh yeah, they're definitely not like the paint cans I'm used to using.
Nope, they're plastic, they're resealable. You don't even need a special tool to open them up. You just twist, open it, and pour from the container.
It makes it so much easier, doesn't it? You know, talk about kid-friendly, this is adult-friendly.
And you notice the smell, or the lack of smell? Dutch Boy Refresh Paint is formulated with Arm & Hammer odor-eliminating technology. So it's not only low odor, it also works to help reduce household odors. Also, as a bonus, Refresh is Green Guard certified, which means it lessens the impact on the environment. It's formulated to withstand washing, rubbing, staining, so any of the drawings or smears or spills that a lot of the kids' rooms end up having are easy to clean with soap and water.
Wow! This looks fabulous. You guys did such a great job. Definitely a room made for a princess.
Yeah.
So Peggy, you guys really outdid yourself in here. The teamwork was phenomenal. So tell us, our viewers, I know they're wanting to know, how did you tie this entire room together?
Well, it was real simple. Mom and daughter chose the colors. They chose Giggle Pink for the top and Scribble Pad for the bottom. And then we brought in a little more of the bolder pink and accents throughout the room.
Well, it's absolutely gorgeous, but I think it's time to ask the final judge. So Kira, what do you think about your new room?
I love it.
So how do our viewers get more information on Dutch Boy Paints and, of course, check out those incredible color palettes?
Well, they can go to our website, DutchBoy.com, to find a supplier near them. And if they want to enter to win a chance for their own makeover, they can click on the Restore My Decor link.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. You can also go to our website at designingspaces.tv, where you can see this incredible makeover all over again. For Designing Spaces, I'm Kelly Lightbourne.
Parents are on the lookout for ways to expand their kids' imaginations and creative thinking, yet do it in a way that they can have fun. It's even better if mom and dad can get into the act too.
My son Zach is really into wildlife. He goes to his grandparents' home and looks through their books on photography, spotting pictures of animals or exotic locations. And now he wants us to take pictures of animals and put them up on his bedroom wall. My husband and I are really surprised by this. We thought of Designing Spaces.
Smart move, Wendy, because we've teamed up with Stacy Moore, Fujifilm Training Manager, to introduce the entire family to the world of digital photography. Now, we're talking about pictures that require a long zoom lens in either bright sunlight or in low light conditions and underwater that can be printed as large, exquisite, clear photographs, not snapshots. With one family member interested in wildlife photography, we'll pack the cameras and go on a safari to the zoo. We're here at the Palm Beach Zoo, and we're going to get some fantastic pictures. And it's easy if you have the right digital camera. And there is a camera for pretty much everyone's purpose. And today, Stacy brought a few of those with us. And Stacy, talk about what you brought here today.
Well, I've given Dad the Fujifilm XS1. It's a long zoom camera, 26 times wide angle optical zoom lens, so he can get really close to the animals in the zoo, but also take some really high-speed action shots. I've given Mom the FinePix F660 EXR. The great thing about that is it also has a long zoom, but it's in a slim body. She can keep it in her pocket, slip it in a purse, and take really great action shots as well as low light shots. Now, Zach, I've given the XP100, and that's our extreme proof camera. And Zach, this is the perfect camera for you because it's waterproof to 33.5 feet, drop proof from 6.5 feet, freeze proof to 14 degrees, as well as dust proof. You can take it anywhere with you and not worry about your investment. And you can shoot high definition movies even underwater. And you can just take some great action shots as well. Plus, it's got an optical zoom lens too. So
I think they sound good, and we need to test them out. You ready to go take some cool photos?
all right,
Let's do it.
go.
Thanks, Stacy. This camera's perfect for me. It's light, it's small, it's got enough zoom and speed to give me the wildlife photos I'm after.
I'm so glad. You know, the thing that's great about this camera is it is a 15 times wide-angle optical zoom lens, but it also has a 2 times digital zoom lens. It's going to boost that 15 times optical zoom into a 30 times zoom. Another thing that's great about it is it's really fast, has a larger sensor. You can get great shots of action at Zachary's soccer games, even at night. It's perfect in low light settings, too.
It's amazing.
I think it really is the perfect camera for you.
This zoom lens is great. I can control the composition like a real pro. Is this the camera you'd recommend for somebody who wants to get more serious about photography?
Oh, definitely, because the big benefit you have is that lens. You can start out wide at 24 millimeter, go all the way to 624 millimeter, which is a 26 times wide-angle optical zoom lens. You can get really, really close, but you can also start out simply in automatic modes. It identifies up to 58 scene types automatically, and then you can get into manual aperture and shutter modes. So what do you think, Zach?
This camera is so cool.
I'm so glad you like it. You know, we talked before about that optical zoom lens so you can get really close. You can also shoot really high-speed shots from here. I was watching you take pictures of the birds, and as they were moving, because the camera has really fast operation, you're not getting any blurry images, which is a great thing. But then also, if they really start moving around, you can shoot movies, high-definition movies, remember? And you can even shoot high-definition movies underwater.
You mean you can take pictures underwater? We're snowboarding?
Yeah, it's extreme proof. That's what the XP stands for.
Cool.
Taking quality photos is important. Your images tell a story, your story. It's how you can remember what's most important to you. Your photos become your unique perspective on everyday life. From vacation to holidays or a trip to the zoo, for budding photo enthusiasts, these are those times you want captured with quality. And your prints let you see the details and color as you remember it.
So, what do you guys think? Did you like the cameras?
Great time.
I love this camera.
I think you guys got some fantastic shots.
Oh, take a look at that.
Right? Let me see.
That's great.
Well, you know what's next.
That's when you make diamonds.
Now we have to get this
Right?
developed
That was cool.
and go and decorate Zach's room with some great wall art with your own photos.
You like that, honey?
Sound good? And then will you invite us back so we can come and see?
Yes, we will.
All right, good. Let me see your photos back. When Stacy and I returned to see what Wendy had done with the photos for Zach's room, we can tell that she was very pleased with the results. Oh my gosh, this is so impressive. This looks really good.
Zach loves it. He can't wait to do more.
You're happy?
These pictures are incredible.
Yeah, they really do look good. And they're from the cameras that you gave us that day. So is this what we could expect?
Well, Fujifilm is all about image quality, from start to finish, from print to enlargement.
And where can our viewers learn more?
Everypicturematters.com to find the digital camera that's right for you.
Perfect. Well, guys, thank you for letting us be a part of this. And thank you so much for showing us how we can decorate our rooms. Thank you.
Thanks for
Appreciate
having
it. We're going to have a link to their website on ours at designingspaces.tv, where you can see this part of the show again by clicking on the link for Kids Spaces. I'm Debbie Murray for Kids Spaces. We'll see you soon.
Another day of school is done, and you're free. There are lots of ways to get home. The bus, walking, but then there's the cool way. Heelys. Hey, Ryan, Seth, what are you guys doing in Hollywood Beach?
Well, we heard you needed some skating partners, Andy.
You got that right. I love these Heelys, and you taught me to skate like a pro.
Hey, look, it's Joe.
Hey, Joe, welcome back.
Hey, Andy. It's good to see you again, Ryan, Seth.
This is like a Kid Spaces reunion. Now, tell me again how these work. The heel pops out, the wheel pops in.
Right, the wheel pops out. So if these guys want to actually skate before they go to school, they can actually skate on their way to school. They're getting some exercise, and then when they get there, they can pop the wheel out and just have a regular pair of sneakers.
That's really cool because they don't have to bring an extra pair of skates with them and throw them in their backpack or anything. They've got everything right on their feet.
Exactly.
Well, we already know all this, so we're going to go out and skate.
They're awesome. Now, I also noticed that Seth and Ryan are wearing new Heelys, and it looks like Andy is wearing older Heelys. Not say old, but, you know.
Well, those are pretty nice, too, but you're right. The new line is all about fashion. If you look at some of these styles, we've got full canvas uppers, patent leather high tops, a boat shoe, and even a pro model for the more advanced skaters like yourself, Andy.
Wow, Joe, these are so great. They must be great for exercise for adults and a great way for parents to keep up with their kids.
That's right. We actually manufacture all the way up to a size 12, so parents can get involved, and up to a size 9 in women's.
So that would mean that you probably have a size somewhere in there for Andy. And it's not that I don't love my Heelys, but I've been wearing these almost every day since you left.
I've got you covered right here.
Oh my gosh, they match my outfit. Joe, these are great. They're for me.
Those are for you.
Thank you so much. Now, when I learned how to use the Heelys, I picked it right up. But that's because I was pretty much a natural. My question is, do you think that most adults are going to be able to pick this up as quick as I did?
I think so. We actually have a newbie here with us today. This is Nancy, Ryan's mom.
Hi, Nancy. Hi. Welcome to Hollywood Beach.
Hi, thanks.
So are you loving your Heelys?
I do. In fact, I have to wear a pair to keep up with Ryan.
I bet that's right, because he's so fast. Now, I just noticed that we're on the skating path, so that means that we should probably get rolling.
Yes, but first, we need to make sure that we are in full protective gear, because we always recommend full safety gear.
Absolutely.
So you've got your wrist pads, your knee pads, your elbow pads, and your helmets.
And I can agree with that, because there's definitely a learning curve, and that was before I was an expert.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wow, Joe, that was a lot of fun. Now, I remember last time you were here, we were in a huge skate park, and you had the whole Heelys professional skate team with us.
Yeah, that was a great day. We had the whole team out in the skate park, and they just did tricks all day for us. It was awesome.
Well, today we've got Ryan and Seth with us, and you guys are part of that skate team, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So are you going to be able to show us some of those extreme tricks right here on the Broadwalk?
Yeah, we can show you the power slide, the fishtail.
The can opener.
The can opener? That sounds painful.
Well, instead of talking about it, why don't we watch them try it?
Great idea. Joe, that was awesome. Now, where can our viewers get more information about Heelys?
You can actually buy Heelys online at zappos.com or skates.com, or we have our store locator on our website, which is heelys.com. We also have our Trictionary up online, which is like our dictionary of tricks, so you can learn all the tricks yourself.
Very cool.
And you can register your Heelys online to receive special offers and updates on events and competitions and all sorts of cool stuff.
That's great. You can also go to designingspaces.tv for more information, or if you want to see the whole story again. Joe, thanks again for being here.
Thank you.
And thanks to Ryan and Seth and to Nancy, Ryan's mom. For Kids Spaces, I'm Andy Tillis.
It's a great feeling when you can engage your kids in projects they have fun doing and take away a real learning experience at the same time. By bringing families together, we can strengthen our kids' values. For Designing Spaces, Kids Spaces Special, I'm Josie Bissett. Thanks for watching.
For more information about anything you've seen on today's show or to find out how to be part of the show, log on to designingspaces.tv. Follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/dspacestv. Or friend us on Facebook. Type in the words Designing Spaces. You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces.